What is up, lads? It's CMG here. Welcome to another Overwatch video. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? It's been 5 days. I don't know if you noticed. I was going to do some more videos after the videos that I did, but unfortunately I manage another YouTube channel, so I had to go and do stuff for that. But yes, I am back. I am back. I'm not dead, of course. So even if I've been away for 5 days, I'm not dead, alright? Anyway. Why do I do this channel? So, what exactly are we going to be doing in this video for Overwatch? Not exactly that much. Not exactly anything important. What we are going to be doing, however, is we're going to be looking at some stats by checking out the new career profile in the game. Now, if you remember, I did a video a while back talking about the career profile. I mean, I had to do like some stupid commentary over some gameplay, and that was all I could do because I did not have access to the PTR because I play on consoles. So yeah, we just had to wait until this stuff came out. So I just had to describe it at the time. I didn't really have that much to go on except maybe a few clips. I can't remember how I did the video. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to check out the career profile. Now, I've not actually seen anything. I've not seen any stats. I've deliberately gone away out of myself and not looked at anything. I don't even know if I've got more losses than wins or vice versa. I don't know anything. I really don't. I want to be amazed at all of the stats that I look at. So yeah, I've been playing this game for 4 years. You know, based on all the 4 years that I've been playing this, I just want to let you guys know I don't play any competitive. So yeah, just don't expect a massive number of hours on competitive. Just keep that in mind as we do the video. So let's go ahead and check out the new career profile. So we're going to jump into it. So as you can see straight away, there's some differences. Now, if you remember before, we didn't have things like tank, damage, and support. So let's take a look at all of the games that I've won in this game, because I'm quite intrigued as to how this is going to play out. First of all, this is completely... There's some... I do believe there's some overlapping on the end here. Is that supposed to... Maybe in a new patch, they might have to sort that out. But yes, I have played a grand total of 19 hours on competitive. That is embarrassingly bad. That is embarrassingly bad. And you compare this to the number of hours I've had on quick play and arcade. 417 hours on arcade. 395 hours on quick play. Why is there 0 minutes on game browser and experimental? I have actually been in the experimental. I don't know why there's 0 minutes there though. I'm not really too sure about that. Alright, so let's have a look at the middle section. So tank. I have played 306 hours on tank and I've won 1,314 games. On damage, I've played 1,518 games. And on support, I've played the least amount of hours on support because, well, I don't really like playing support. If I can bear support, at least, I will play Moira or Brigida. They're the only two heroes that I like to play as a support. Maybe some Baptiste. I don't know, like, sometimes I do play a little bit of Baptiste, but most of the time, I'm either Moira or Brigida. That's who I play as. And yes, you know, delete Brig. You know, Brig's too strong in the game. Yada, yada, yada. I get it. I understand that. I mean, look, Brigida, if you can see there, 30 hours on Brigida, Moira on 42 hours. That just shows you, you know, that's all you need to know, really. So the most played heroes, of course, D.Va is on the top because, well, I played D.Va more times than anybody. Mei used to be the top dog when it came to hero usage for about 3 years until D.Va sort of overtook her. I've played a lot of Zarya, as you can see, 69 hours. You'll notice in the list here, if you can see it, I play a lot of off tanks. Obviously D.Va, Zarya, Roadhog, and all those heroes, they're all off tanks. So yeah, I play off tanks the most in this game. I don't play any main tanks. I'm not very good with a main tank, with the exception of potentially Orisa, but no, let's not have a life history. How do I navigate here? So all modes. So we're looking at all modes at the moment. Right, so let's have a look at quick play. So in quick play, I've played more tanks than I have damage or support. I am mainly a tank player. D.Va and Zarya, of course, they've got to be the most played heroes. that I play, because I prefer those two heroes. I'm very, very comfortable playing those heroes. And again, as you can see, D.Va's Roadhog, yeah, you know, off tank, yeah, whatever. We already know that. What about competitive, though? I want to see how many... Obviously, I've played 19 hours of competitive. Yeah. I played one game in competitive season 22. But when it comes to all competitive seasons, well, you can clearly see that I play tank. I play tank. With a grand total of 37 games won. Yeah, you can't really see my stats. I don't play competitive, alright? I'm too nervous to play competitive. You know, I'm not really a competitive sort of guy. So, yeah. Obviously, the stats are going to be very low. I don't really... You know, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, this layout is exactly what we need, right? We need more information to look at. You know, when it comes to looking at certain players, if you want to find a player that's decent for your team, I mean, let's say if you're playing competitively and you're building a team, you kind of like want to see these stats because you want to see who people play the most throughout their entire game or throughout their entire account. So you've got an understanding as to who's good, who could fit in your team. But anyway, so that's the overview. There's also the player icon section here as well. Now, all of these icons have been filtered into different categories now. So rather than just have all of the icons in just one big, huge, bulking mess, they've actually gone away and filtered them all. Okay, so what we'll do is if we drop this, so you got Summer Games, you got Halloween Terror, you got Winter Wonderland, Lunar New Year, Archives. I think there should be a filter for Pakimaris as well, because obviously Pakimari is a massive thing in Overwatch. Obviously, you got the Overwatch League ones there. I'm using the London Spitfire one. There's some Blizzard ones here that are dedicated to Blizzard. Now, I think some of these icons are based off of other games. So I think these few of them here are for Diablo. A few of them are for obviously that one is for StarCraft. Yeah, there are some other Blizzard icons here that are relative to other Blizzard games. These are special ones. These are based off of mini events. So whatever you get from the mini events. So obviously you got the Mardi Gras one, the Bastet Anna, Dr. Ziegler, the Combat Medic Baptiste. You know, you got all these ones here, and then you got. Oh, I'm surprised that there's no Pakimari section. Where's the Pakimari section? Am I missing something out here? Where is the Pakimari section? I thought there was going to be one for... Oh, right, I see. There's a Pakimari there. But there are so many... Why don't we have a section for Pakimaris? Honestly, Pakimaris are a huge thing in Overwatch. I'm kind of amazed that they don't have their own category. I would love to see an own category for Pakimaris. Although, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Filters. Oh, hello. Hang on a minute. Wait just a minute. We've got Pakimari section here. Okay, so rather than just have its own little Pakimari section. Oh, look at that. Okay, so maybe you do have its own section, but it's done in a different way. Okay, nice. I don't mind that at all. Right, let's get to the nitty-gritty of this video. Let's take a look at the stats. Right, so this is competitive. I have lost more games than I've won. That's obvious. I knew that I knew I had more games lost than won. But when it comes to all modes, I've won more games than I've lost? Wait, nah, that's bullshit. I've won 3,000 games and I've lost just under 3,000. I mean, when it comes to playing loads of games, I'm glad that I've won more games than I've lost. But what about quick play as a game mode, like quick play? I've won more games than I've lost. Are you joking? Really? I'm actually quite surprised because I go on massive losing streaks and I was expecting to lose more games than I've won. But to think that I've won them more than I've lost, that gives me a little bit more hope, you know? I don't really like to look at these stats, but, you know, after looking at this, I feel a little bit more thankful, if you know what I mean. So let's have a look at some other stats here. What I'll do is I'll go on... because you can look at all heroes as well. What I'll do is I'll go all modes. And let's see what I've done overall. So I've won games, I've lost games. Objective time, I've done 77 hours. Time spent on fire, 32 hours. I have done 7.8 million healing. And my best is 17,000 healing. That is a lot of healing. Eliminations, I have killed 72,000 heroes in the game. My best is 41. Where on earth did I get 41 from? How on earth did I get 41 eliminations in a game? That must have been ages ago. Final blows, 34,278. How many times have I died? All damage done. I have done 26.8 million damage in Overwatch. That's a lot of damage. My best damage is 26,000 damage in a game. That is mental. Barrier damage done 5 million. Hero damage done 16.9 million. So basically 17 million. I have died 35 times. What? I've got more deaths in the game than final blows? Are you joking? 35,000 times I've died, but I've died more times than I've issued a final blow. That's a bit alarming. Right, let's have a look at some mains. Let's have a look at D.Va, for example. Have I won more games playing D.Va than I've lost? I want to see this. Right, so D.Va. I have won more games than I've lost. That's a good sign. I was hoping that I'd win more games with D.Va, because obviously D.Va is my main, so I've got to make sure that she has more games won than lost. My win percentage is 59%. That's alright, I guess you could say. Eliminations. I've just done just under 10,000 eliminations. That's alright. What about quick play for D.Va? Oh, that is incredibly close. My win percentage is 55%. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people say that 55% or thereabouts is kind of like an average kind of score for a player like me. If you've got like a win percentage of, I don't know, let's say 70% or 65%, something along those lines. If you're playing in competitive, you're looking at a GM or Diamond GM or Grandmaster, or how do they do it now? Is it Diamond GM? Was it Master, Grandmaster, Top 500? Yeah, you're in around those places. Oh, I don't know how the ELO system works. But anyway, yeah, my win percentage is 55% in quick play with D.Va. That's interesting. What about Sigma? Because I'm trying to learn my Sigma. Now Sigma, obviously, I haven't played very much Sigma since he came out, but I am trying my best to learn him because Sigma is an off tank and I play a lot of off tanks. And of course, I've been playing with my Spitfire friends lately, so of course I've got to get that up. Right, so unfortunately with Sigma, I've lost more than I've won, so that's a bit alarming. Now this is obviously a quick play, so it doesn't really matter. Competitive is where it really matters, of course, but quick play, yeah, I've lost more than I've won. But that's okay, because I've, like I said, I've only just started learning Sigma, so yeah, win percentage of 43%, that's not very good at all. And the time spent on fire is 7 minutes. Objective time is 38 minutes. 300 eliminations. That's alright. 4 hours. I could do better, really. I could do a lot better with playing Sigma. The problem I have with Sigma is that Sigma is very fiddly. You've got to be able to manage your abilities pretty damn well. I mean, sometimes you've got to throw your barrier out and you've got to block damage, and then you've got to take your barrier down again because the damage inflicted on the barrier is a lot, so you got to bring it down, and then you got to use your kinetic grasp to, yeah, Sigma is very fiddly, and the gravitic flux as well. Sometimes you get good results, sometimes you don't, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is a really good thing to look at because, like I said, all the information is there. We've not really had an opportunity to look at all these stats when it's come to you know, just seeing how good you are in the game, and you know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, how good are you on a certain hero, what are you doing less of that you kind of like need to do more of in game when you're playing a certain hero. So it's kind of like good to see all these stats. Unfortunately, I don't like the idea of looking at the fact that I've lost more than I've won and yada yada yada. What about speaking of losses? What about Zarya? Just real quickly, I'm going to end the video really after this, so oh good, I've won more than I've lost with Zarya. That's good, that's very very good. And obviously May, I want to see May. Yeah, we'll have a look at May. Yeah, so I've won more games than I've lost with May, so that's nice. That's really nice. I was expecting these results. It's almost like looking at your exam results at the end of a semester or academic year or something. Just looking at how good you actually are, because you don't get a chance to look at all this. I mean, sometimes when you look at certain stats, you go onto the websites and see how good you are there. You don't actually get a chance to look in game and see how good you are as far as the game is concerned. I think I'm going to be using these stats quite a lot. I've got to be honest. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is me taking a quick look at the stats, or my stats, using the new career profile. Do I expect anybody to see this video? No. Because, well, there's no point in watching this kind of thing. I mean, yeah. I just thought it'd be nice to do a video of me just looking at some stats and, you know, seeing how good I am and all the rest of it. So, yeah. I mean, the big question is, if anybody is going to watch this video, if you're not watching the video, if nobody's watching this video, then, you know, there's no point in asking the question. But if there is somebody watching this, who's your best hero and what are your stats? And have you won games more than you've lost? Or let me know if you've lost more than you've won. Who knows? But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Check out all of my social media links. That'll be in the description box down below. Check out my Discord server as well and meet some awesome people. And also click that notification bell if you want to be updated with any videos that I intend to do in the future. That is very important, by the way, because if you don't do that, if you don't click that bell, then you don't get my notifications. You don't see that I've uploaded, which is really important. I don't know why I've decided to be more emphatic on that topic, because I've never done that in the past. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Have a great life. Be nice to your fellow gamers, because we're all human beings. I have been CFG, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!